All right, everyone. So WWE could be bringing back the name of an old pay per view. So this is what the article from Ringside News has to say. The fall of WCW remains a subject within the wrestling community, with its demise attributed to a multitude of factors. Even then, WWE has been bringing back a lot of aspects from WCW into their current programming, and it appears they may be bringing back a popular WCW pay per view. WWE has recently secured a new trademark for an old WCW pay per view event, Super Brawl. This event was a staple of WCW programming from 1991 through 2001. The inaugural main event featured Ric Flair versus Tatsumi Fujinama for the WCW and NWA World Heavyweight Championships, while the final show saw Scott Steiner face Kevin Nash in a retirement match for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. It is to be noted that WWE has already brought back old WCW pay per views, as they have featured the likes of Halloween Havoc, a WCW staple, as part of NXT's special shows. So people are saying, there's a chance that this just becomes something with NXT. Probably not going to be something with actual, the WWE programming other than in NXT. With that being said, it could be. Um, and by the way, we love, the history of these things. Have no problem with them bringing them back in some form with NXT. But you also got to keep in mind that there's no way to really revive some of these things, right? There's just no way to be like WCW, right? Like I saw some post the other day. I was like, should now that wrestling's on Netflix, right? Now that WWE is partnered with Netflix, should they bring back wrestling and bring back WCW through that with its show? And it's like, why would you do that? WCW was great for WCW purposes, meaning it wasn't great because it was called WCW. It was great because they had the NWO, they had Goldberg, they had all of these big names. That's what made WCW great. Putting a name on something isn't going to do it justice. And the same thing with ECW. Remember what happened when WWE decided, yeah, we're going to make an ECW show that basically had nothing to do with the ECW we remember from the past. So I have no problem with them, kind of trying to draw interest to NXT through using some of these names and keeping the WCW name alive through documentaries and various other things. Like, keep doing that because fans certainly love WCW, but they love WCW, not a new version. This is the kind of stuff you could have done at the beginning when you just bought them, right? When you just buy them and there's still some of that talent, so you can kind of branch out another WCW show using talent already there. You could try something then. All these years later, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, certainly you could bring it back and try to make it a great show, but it just seems like if you you just use stuff that's already made. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.